Hi, friends. It's Miss Nicole Brooke here. Thank you so much for coming, and I am honored that you are going to listen to the most amazing mystical story you have ever heard in your lifetime. Warning, your eyes might fill with tears, your jaw may drop to the floor, and you may find your whole body covered in goosebumps. And so, as a spiritual life coach, I'm not supposed to advise, but I would recommend that you get some tissues for the tears and a light sweater for the goosebumps. You're going to need it. Oh, wait. Okay, you got it? Great, let's begin. So, picture this. It was my last night in Barcelona after living for 4 years in that amazing city. I'm on the top of my terrace and I'm staring at the Sagrada Familia, the most beautiful monument ever. When all of a sudden, the universe starts to communicate with me. And she sends a giant cloud in the sky shaped as a bird.
Hay un pájaro. That's a bird. It's a freaking bird.
And I was astounded because the bird has been my spiritual symbol. And this is the way that the universe communicates with me for the past several months during my spiritual awakening. And I was like, all right, I got to surrender. I got to put on my big girl panties and I got to go get something done. And what I had to get done was dealing with my mother's death. So I dropped everything and I ran to be by her side in Las Vegas. And for 2 weeks, I was grateful and lucky enough to spend time with her and to talk to her. And so at her bedside, I asked my mom, what signs are you going to send me to let me know that you have gotten to the other side? Everything's good, that you're watching over me. What signs are you going to send me? And she was just like, Nicole, stop it. I don't want to talk about that. I'm like, no, mom, I'm serious. What are you going to send me? She's like, okay, fine, angels. And I was like, okay, we're making some progress. Thank you. She was always super snarky and sarcastic, which is something that I will always love about her. So when she said an angel, since I had fresh in my mind that picture of the bird in the sky, which will be a story for later, and the angel, I was thinking, okay, maybe she'll send me an angel, but as a cloud. And so in that instant, it reminded me of a keychain that I used to have as a little girl that was an angel in a cloud during a sunset. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. But my mom is a hoarder and she's a shopaholic, and the whole house was just filled with stuff. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to find that anyway. And I really wasn't even thinking about it. Luckily, my half sisters came and they helped clear the majority of everything out of the house. And so I was only left with some pictures and some cards and some little kind of like jewelry and things like that. And so one morning, I was going through some pictures and I opened up an envelope and there it was. There was the keychain that popped into my head. And I'm going to show it to you right now. So if you're just listening, take a moment and take a look at this. This is the keychain that I found in that envelope. And I was like, oh my God, Mom, you're here. But that wasn't even the most exciting part. The most exciting part was what was on the back. Go ahead, read it. See, I'm sending you an angel ahead of you to guard you along the way. In that moment, like, Mom, could you have been any more explicit? Like, see, I told you so. And it just, in that moment, I didn't know if I should have cried or if I should have just laughed from like hearing her voice in my head, like, see, I told you so. And she wasn't the kind of spiritual person either. And so this was a beautiful reminder of just the fact that my relationship with my mom hasn't ended. It has just transformed into a different dimension, a different kind of relationship. And that's the message that I want to tell you right now, is that just because someone passes away They're in a different realm, but they're here with you. And if you are open and you are spiritually aligned, then you're going to be able to communicate with them too. It's such a beautiful journey, and I'm so grateful to be a part of this universe, having the universe connect with me, talk to me, and having my mom here with me makes it even more special. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And tune in next time because I'm going to be telling you the spiritual story and sign that my mom sent me with this book right here. Okay, make sure to follow me on Instagram, Miss Nicole Brooke, MissNicoleBrooke. And you can also find me at www.missnicolebrooke.com, where you can find a little bit more about my story and the coaching services that I can provide you. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next time. Bye.